So by now, I'm sure you've heard that YouTube truly can be life-changing. It could take your financial situation from zero to hero real quick. But on the flip side of that, it can be a lot to start. I mean, trying to figure out what videos to do, how to get views, how to get subscribers on the channel to take it to the point to where it can make a significant impact in your life. A few years ago, I started my very own YouTube channel and I had immediate success with it. It has truly made a huge difference in my life, and today I'm going to give you 7 steps to go through before you start your YouTube channel so that you can ensure that you're starting it right, that you're doing the right things in order for the channel to grow in the way you want it to. One of the hot topics that come up whenever I'm talking to somebody about starting a YouTube channel is always their fear of getting on camera, or just their fear of putting themselves out there in a way that they have not before. The first thing you have to do when you decide that you want to start a YouTube channel is have the courage to put yourself and your talents out there without fear of what you're going to get back. The thing is, when you're putting your best foot forward and you're putting something out there that you truly believe in, you gotta have enough courage and confidence in yourself to know that what you're putting out is good and that people are going to receive it in that way. Now listen, yes, there are gonna be haters. There are going to be people who are gonna try to negate the things that you say, or just are having a bad day and want to make someone else feel bad as well. Those people, you just kind of have to build up tough skin against. Block them, add them to the block list, add some words to your filter list, and keep it pushing. You cannot let these people that are miserable or are big mad for whatever reason stop you from pursuing such an amazing opportunity. And on the opposite side of that, you're gonna have people that are gonna support you in everything that you do. They're gonna watch your videos, they're gonna let you know how great you are. They're truly going to be out there cheering you on for your success. But I like to say, you can't let that get too much to you either, because we don't want our head getting swole, okay? We don't want to be walking around here, can't keep our heads up. We want to remain even keeled, remain with our messaging, remain, appreciative of the people and their support, but we don't want to allow that support to affect us negatively and it begins to change who we are as a person. Next, you got to think about what you're interested in or what you're good at. That is the first step that you should take when you're thinking about the type of videos that you want to create. Listen, you want this to be a fun and positive experience for you and your viewers. So when you begin to talk about things that you like or that you're interested in, you do it with a lot more passion. People can feel where you're coming from, and that's what makes them continue to return time and time again. Maybe you have a hobby that you just want to get online and share. Maybe you have information about something that can be helpful to other people. Whatever it is, make sure that you enjoy it, and it's that something that you're going to be willing to do 100+ videos on. Something that people are going to say, you know what, I like that, or you know what, I found that very helpful, or wow, that was so entertaining. Whatever you do, make sure it's something that hits 1 to 3 of those points. You're interested in it, you're learning it even, it's something that you enjoy doing, or it's something that brings value to the marketplace. And once you think about all of those things, write them out, make a list of things and see where they overlap, right? So something you're interested in, something you're good at, something that can bring value to the marketplace, or something that you're learning yourself, and find the overlap of those things, and that's what your channel can be about. You can combine all those things to come up with a channel where you talk about 2 different things or 3 different things, right? But it needs to be something unique, and you need to have a unique perspective of that thing and be willing to bring it to the marketplace in a new and exciting way. This will be your differentiating factor. What is it about you and your content that's going to be different? So maybe the way you deliver your video is going to be different. Maybe you're going to look at that specific topic in a different perspective, right? Maybe you as a person are just different and people don't expect you to be talking about it. But the key here is to have some sort of differentiating factor that will make you stand out from the crowd when you're presenting this information online. And that is so key. I often like to tell my students and clients that success online is a lot more about being different than it is about being the same, right? So when you're different and you're doing something, you know, either magnificent, or you're coming from a different perspective, or you're serving a different group of people, you can stand out in that way because you're doing it different than anybody else ever has, or anybody that's doing it right now is doing it. Now, both of these things are going to be very helpful for you to figure out who your channel is going to be for. Who do you want to serve? This is super important to think about because a community is so important on YouTube. Having people that support your videos and watch them and just support what you're doing online is essential in your success. So before you even start the channel, you want to think about, who is this going to be for? Am I going to be talking to moms with toddlers? Am I going to be talking to women that like fashion? Specifically think about the person that you're going to be talking to, because this will be very, very helpful for you to create a content plan and come up with the type of videos that you're going to create. This is something you need to do prior to even starting the channel, so you can see what the market looks like, what type of videos are already out there, what channels are succeeding in this, what videos on their channels are doing well, what are people asking them to do that they haven't done. And these are things that you can look at to find successful videos, to find gaps in the market, and see where you can come in with that differentiating factor and make your videos and your channel more successful than if you hadn't done that research. And so once you've nailed down who you're going to be creating these videos in this channel for, it'll be so much easier for you to come up with topics so that you can create your community, because your topics are going to be a direct result of what your people want to talk about. And this is how you get the conversation going in the comments, on live streams, or however you're going to be delivering your content. You want to create a community around your message and around the things that you're going to be talking about. So getting clear on your person, what she wants to know, how she's going to relate with you, how you're going to differentiate yourself from everybody else. This is super, super important. And then you need to think about, are you going to be doing this casually, or are you trying to do this to get paid? It's important. You need to know this from the beginning, because the way you approach your channel will be drastically different. If you're just casually doing this and you want to just casually share some stuff online, hey, great. Do what you want to do, post when you want to post, approach it in a casual way. But if you're intending to get paid, everything I'm talking about and so much more is so important. If you're wanting to get paid from this, you also, in the research process, need to be thinking about, okay, how are people monetizing in this niche? How are they making money? You need to know this. This is going to be super important for your content plan, again, because if the people in your niche are monetizing with affiliate marketing, then you're going to be needing to do videos that will promote your affiliate offers. If they're monetizing with brand deals, then you're going to need to do content that's going to help you connect with brands or showcase brands that you love. And so that'll be a different strategy and a different approach based on what you're trying to do with this channel. So the next thing we need to do is see, are you trying to get paid, or are you just trying to do this for fun? And then piggybacking off of that, you need to decide that you're going to stick with this, whether you're trying to get paid or whether you're just trying to be successful. And if successful to you means 1,000 subscribers or getting 10,000 subscribers, whatever that success looks like for you, you have to decide that you're going to stick with this. Listen, when you first start a YouTube channel, it can be a little discouraging when the views are not rolling in the way you're expecting them to. But you gotta decide in your mind right now that if I start, I am going to finish, and whatever the finish looks like for you. If you say, listen, I'm gonna create 2 videos a week for 52 weeks, that needs to be what you are going to do. Whether it's going to be 1 video a month for 12 months, whatever you decide up front is going to be, if I do this, this will say that I tried. You need to stick with that, right? And in my opinion, If you want to be successful and to give yourself greater chance depending on your niche now, 1 video a week for 52 weeks, I think is a good shot at YouTube. If you upload 1 video a week for an entire year, you can say that you gave it a try, right? With doing all the things right, testing out different things, not being afraid to pivot, not being afraid to lean into what your audience is asking you for, and you do it consistently for a year, you can say you gave it a shot. I think beyond that, you still need to keep going, because you could upload 52 videos and video number 53 could be the one, okay? Video number 55 could be the 2, okay? And your channel could blow up instantly. So I think that if you are going to give this YouTube thing a shot, you have to decide in your mind in the beginning that you're going to stick with it, and that you're not gonna fold underneath the pressures of not getting views or seeing other people surpass you. Trust me, been there, done that, but you gotta keep going if you want to see the success. Now, if you decided that you definitely want to do this YouTube thing, I want you to click on this video right here, because I'm gonna walk you step by step on how to start this channel and how to start it right. I'll see you over there.